It is puzzle time.
Puzzle time.
It is puzzle.
Okay, that's the victim.
Dead man. Ooh, look at that thigh. Is it just me, or did this get really easy all of a sudden? Oh, I guess it would.
Well, it's the start of a case.
I was just kind of taken aback for a moment. I was like, wait a second. What is this?
Well, our character hasn't gotten to S rank yet, and we've been solving S rank puzzles. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they probably start ramping up the difficulty of the puzzles every section. So maybe the first section will be easy puzzles, the second section of the investigation is more difficult puzzles, so on until you get to the really hard ones at the end.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. We've just been spoiled. They do get harder. I remember somebody, I think it was in Discord, was talking about how they had like started playing some of the later chapters F rank puzzles, and they were a lot harder. And I mean, even then, like even now, this is actually a fair bit harder than what we're used to for the beginning of a chapter, which makes sense. But they were mad because it seemed like they had to start guessing, and I was just like, I am 90% certain this is not a game where you guess ever. Not a lot to go off of.
Hey, how much can you do for the 2112?
It's a 1 point swing, which does mean we know the 4 is over here, and the 3 is over here somewhere, which helps.
Yeah,
a bit.
It does. How about the... Oh, no, that's the one that we just figured out.
Actually, that does help quite a lot. Because now we know the 5 is in here, which means we know that's there. That's locked off. That's a 1. Let's see.
There could still be 1s over there.
Yeah, you could do a 1, 1, 1, 2 there. That's a 4,
that
which means that's the 2.
That is the 2.
Yep. Let's see. Well, that helps. We know that's locked off, which means that's the 2, which means that's the 5. I guess we knew that. We knew that already. That's the 3.
Which means the 2 is there.
That's the 2 there. That's... No. This is the 3. 2 is there. So that's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. 5 is over here.
Well, we can block off at least some of the stuff on the...
We can move it there at the very least. And then limit this, which means we know where that is. And we know this is a 3, so we lock that there. This is a... We don't actually know.
Oh, we know that has to be the middle 3, then. In the middle row?
This
right
one?
There. Yeah.
Yes. So we know that's... We knew that was there to begin with. And this is far too vague for us to know. We know this has to extend over to the right at least 1, but we don't know beyond that. That means this 3 is here, which means this is part of the 6, but we don't know about this one. This is part of the 3, which means this is all locked off. Let's see, what platform is this on? PC. I don't actually know if there's, I'd be surprised if they don't have a Switch port in the works, but I don't think they have it yet. Which is a bit of a shame, because I think this would actually be a pretty dang good Switch game.
Oh, what about the 1322?
1322? Well,
the problem is you could have the last 2.
Yeah, this could be the last 2. Too much swing.
Too much swing.
We know the 5 and the 1 are over here. We know the 2 is over here. Bad angle to work off of, though. Let's see. I would say, controls-wise, it's probably best to play this on PC, just because the
mouse.
Yeah, the fine-tuned mouse controls. I was trying to play this on a phone, and it was actually kind of miserable. Not this, Picross, but still.
Oh, that 3 on the first column.
Here. Oh, you're right. Which means, well, we knew that I guess that's just
Yeah,
there.
that's the
Okay.
one.
Doesn't help too much.
And the 3 can be anywhere in there unless
yeah.
it's 2-3 or 3-2. Yeah.
Yeah. But we know the 5 has to be in here.
there.
Which is kind of helpful because we know these can't be here. Whereas
Oh, actually, that means that the ones below it can't be there either.
those have to be there.
Up.
Here?
Up.
Oh, these two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means that. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. That could be the
you're-
1-6. Yeah.
The 1-6-2.
That could be
Yeah.
real dirty.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We do know this is part of the 6.
No. You could still have.
No,
oh,
you can't. It's part of the 6.
No. But wait. Let me see. 1,
There's
2.
not enough space on the other side.
No, there isn't enough space on the left side, so
Yep.
it does have to be part of the 6, which means
Oh.
that can't be part of the 2. Up there. Up. Tippy top.
This one?
Left. Right.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that can't be any part of anything. So
Okay.
which means the 3 has to be there.
Yep. We don't know about that one, actually.
Yep.
Okay, well, we know that's locked off, which means we know the 6 is here. This whole column is done. That's a 2. This is a 3. Which means that's locked off.
It has to be locked
That's
off.
a 2. That's a 2. There's a 2 here, but we don't know the rest of it. Let's see. There's 1 over here, 1 over here, and a 1 over here. That's... Oh. There we go.
The 3.
That's easy. We know that's there. We know this has to be the
part
6.
of the 6. Yep.
So top is done. That's locked off there. This is done.
Oh, yeah, it can be locked off right there.
That has to be there. Which means this is the 5. Which really limits us down to this section. Well, that's a 1. This is
Can
done.
2 more 1s fit in there? Oh, yeah. They'd have to go there and there, actually, because those are 2s.
Yep. There we go. It's,
Is that an ID?
Probably. Passport.
Passport. Who's on the passport? That must be the victim's passport. Let's see. His name is Oliver Laurel, U.S. citizen. Date of birth would make him 26?
A passport is an item for traveling to foreign countries, correct? Perhaps he was going on holiday soon.
People sometimes use them as ID too. But it is a bit strange that he's been carrying it here, or that he'd be carrying it here. Right, because if he's already a U.S. citizen, why would he have a passport? Unless he didn't have a driver's license, or...
Will I need a passport if I go to another country?
I shouldn't think so. Not if I check you into the hold in my suitcase anyway. Because you're property. Actually, TSA will probably poke around at him because...
Yeah, they'd probably freak out. Well, no, this is 96. They might not give a dang.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, gosh.
I do not like the sound of that.
Okay, so...
Investigate.
Investigate
More puzzle.
some more.
More puzzles. Stop puzzle. No.
Oh, so they plowed through the
But
stop
sure.
sign.
Oh.
Oh, this is nice.
Ha.
I like this. I
I-
like this very much. Okay, do the 1-2-1-1 at the bottom. They can still
much-
go over too much.
Too much to...
You're right.
Yeah, too much swing.
So maybe the 4-1-2,
Yeah.
1 swing.
Okay. Still something. Let's see. Okay, that's only as much as we're going to be able
There's
to
the
get out of that
1-1-4
one.
right there.
This one. No. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
we
Get
got a
those
little
two.
bit of something. It held?
Actually, 5 1s. Look at that.
So we know where that is, which means we know where this 5 is.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a... 3-point swing there. We know that's locked off there. This is part of... Probably... This has to be part of... No, it doesn't have to be part of the 3. It could be part of the 1. Okay. So 1 there.
Let's see. Wow.
That has to be here.
Hmm?
This has to be here. For the 1, 2, or 1, 2. 1, 1. There's the 1 over here somewhere.
Okay.
These get a...
This is actually... when I saw the low numbers and the small screen, I thought that this was going to be easier.
Yeah, but no, there's a lot of gaps. There's a lot of dirty gaps up in there. It's a problem. Okay. Yeah, 2-point
too
swing.
much variance.
Oh. We know that's locked off at the very least.
Because of 2.
Yeah, this has to be a 2. Well, in that case, we know the 5 is here, at least to some degree. Doesn't change too much.
Why are you putting an X below it? Oh, because of the 1. You're right.
1s. So many 1s. No, that could be part of the 2. Dang it. Oh, you're kind of sleepy. It's been a long day. I woke up early. I've been recording for the past 12 hours. With minor breaks.
Oh, the 4 you can block off one thing.
Here?
Down. That.
No?
Yeah.
4, 1, 2.
Oh, you're
the one
right.
has to. In fact, actually, we know the 4, 1, 2 at this point.
Oh, okay.
Because the 4 and the 1 have to be there.
Very well.
Which does actually help, because now we know where the 5 kind of is. So we know that's locked off there.
Looks like my miscalculation rendered a positive outcome
It was
there.
helpful! We know that's there, at the very least.
Any closer to figuring out that 5? No.
And we know this is here, actually. Which helps. So now we know where the 2 is, which means we know this whole thing.
That has to end.
Yep, that
which
has
means
to end.
that 2 has to end.
That's the 2. Which means the 3 is here, at the very least.
Which blocks off that 2. Which means that there has to be 2 1s in there.
Yeah.
But they could be spaced out.
Yeah, too much wiggle room. So we know there's a 1 in here, and there's a 1 in those 3. Useful, limited useful. Let's see, we know where this 2 is. Which actually means we know where that is, which means we know where this 5 is. We know where these are. We know that is. Cascade!
At the 4, the 1.
Let's see. That's limited. So we can bring that down, because we know that's not there. Which means we know the 3 is over here. Don't know about the rest. That's a 1 locked off, but we don't know which one that's locked off. That's
the
there.
1 has to be all the way on the right. For the 1, 2, 1 row. Middle up. Right?
This one.
Right. All the way to the end.
Yeah?
Up. That has to be filled.
Yep, you're right.
Which means that that's part of the 5.
Which means we know that's there. That's locked off. We know that's there. It's got to be this one. Which means the 5 is down here. Those are good.
Which means you know where... Can I take this?
Yeah. Okay. We know the 3 has to be in here somewhere. Which means that's locked off. We know that's there. this is locked off. This is somewhere. Somewhere. Which means this actually has to be here, and there's a tile here.
That has to be the last one.
Okay. This is a
Oh,
two.
oh.
That's a 2.
That has to be a 1.
Right here?
No.
Well, yes.
I mean, yeah. Well, no. Like...
No. That,
that
has to be there.
Too?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you know that that spot has to be open up there.
There we go.
Woohoo! A device?
Alright, it's a broken
dial. Uh-oh. Was that a detonator?
The glass cover of the speedometer has been smashed. Something must have hit it when the float... Oh.
Something must have hit it when the float crashed into the club.
I'll let you dialogue. Or someone. Perhaps the driver?
It's certainly possible. Let's take a look. There's the Magellan stuff. Oh,
Plant!
plant!
Alright.
Another small one, but with small numbers.
Yeah. I'm noticing they're doing this to us in this one, specifically.
Oh.
3-point swing. Not great. 2-point swing. Well, we know this has to be part of the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that's locked off. So it's a 1-point swing. So we know these are here.
Okay.
We know this is the 3 right here. Which actually makes this real easy. For a bit. Because we know that's there. Which means this is a 2. This is a 1.
That's a 1.
That's part of the 2. Yeah, okay, can't do that. This is locked off because you can't fit a 3 in there.
Mm-hmm.
That tile has to be there because that's the 3. So there's a 1 and a 1 up in there. That was a good start. Let's see. 1, 1, 2. Which means that's a single point swing.
Mm-hmm.
1, 1, 2. Single point swing. Okay. So that means...
So that has to be part of the 2.
Yeah, and that has to be part of the 1. Which means that's limited down. And this tile is...
Filled by a 2.
Mm-hmm. Now we don't actually know that one.
Yeah, because it could go up.
This would have to be blocked off, actually. Because if it's a 2, it can't go down because there's a 1. But if it's a 1, then it's both blocked off. So this is here no matter what, which means we know where the 4 is.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we know this is here. Which means that's blocked off. We know where the 3 is. That's blocked off. Last one there, blocked off. Okay. So we know that's the 2, that's the 1.
That's the 2 and that's the 1, yeah.
Okay, which means that's the 3, that's the 2. There's a 1 up there. That's about the extent we know.
Yeah, unfortunately those 3s still have a lot of wiggle room. Oh hey, but the 1, there's only one way you can do the 1, 1 in that row.
This one?
Yeah.
Yep. It's going to be part of the 2, 4, but too much swing for me.
Oh, that has to be a... Oh no, that could be a 2
yeah,
or a 1.
it could be shifted over to the side. No. Well, we know this is locked off. Because that's one of the ones. But that could be down there. 2-point swing. So that means we know that's like that. Which means that's locked off. Baby steps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. There we go.
Oh, that completes that.
Means this has to be a 2. That has to be a 1. We just don't know about the lower one. Which means we know the 3's up here, which means we know that one is there. This is a 1, 3, 1. So that's there. This is done. Don't know on the 2 here.
The 2 can slide.
No. This cannot. This has to be locked off, so the 2 is here. Because this has to be part of the 2.
Well, then that has to be part of the 3 up there.
Which means actually this is right here. This has to be part of the 3. You're correct. We need 1 here. Otherwise, we won't have space for the
other ones.
Yeah, so we actually know these 2 are right here. Okay, that's a
2.
2, so means that's the 4. This is 1, so we know where
that's
the
the
4
last
is.
one. Up there. In the middle?
Here?
Yeah. For that row.
Okay.
Oh, that's blocked off right there. Below?
There we go.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
What do we have? Sneaker. A left sneaker. But whose left sneaker?
A sneaker.
Was it missing from the man? Or no? No, he has brown shoes. A sneaker? Whoever was driving the float must have left it behind when they fled the scene.
It would appear to be designed for left foot. Hypothesis, the killer only has 1 leg.
I mean, you might be right. Or it might just be one half of a pair.
The plot thickens. More puzzles. Like, I like the plot for this game, but I'll be honest, I'm actually, like, really into the nonograms.
I wouldn't be inclined to solve all of them if I didn't
It wasn't
have
for
a
the
story.
plot. Truth.
Oh, fence.
You were absolutely correct.
Ooh,
like
10.
If it weren't for the nonograms, I would not be interested in solving all of these. It's just a matter of I rather enjoy them from a, like, they're intellectually stimulating.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, that's a really good start. What else
And
we
there's
got?
more you can probably figure out.
Yeah, we got a 12 here.
How about the 4, 3, 2, 1? In that row, yeah.
This one.
Yeah. So
2-point
swing.
There we go. That's got to be part of the 3. Let's see. The 9, 2. Give me a second.
Well, the 2 has to be down there.
Yeah, so 2 has to be here. That's all locked off, which is nice. Which means the 10
can extend.
can extend this way.
Oh, and that can just be locked off.
Yep. Same thing with the... This is the 5, actually,
the
just
5.
right there.
Yep. That's good. What does that do for the numbers up there? The 2s can't possibly be connected.
Which 2s? These?
See the columns, how they have 2s at the end? So that one's actually done right there. Right. Oh, in it. Can I take
Sure.
it?
Oh, you're right.
That locks that off. At the very least.
Mm-hmm. Which means we know where the 4 is. Because it's butt up. It's butt up. Let's see. This actually would be just the 6 right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
That has to be the 3?
That's got to be one of the 3s. Which means we know where the 3 and the 10 are. This would be part of the 9. So that would be there. 3,
that means that
3,
8 can't possibly
4.
fit in that 2 square.
Let's see. 8. Here. Yep, you're right. So 3, 4 on each side. 5 on each side. Okay, we know where that is. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Boy, this is satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we know these are 1s. These are 3s, but we don't know beyond that. That's got to be a 1.
For the 4-3, can you add one more square? Oh, actually, you can. Now you can finish it. For the
this
4.
one?
Up, up, up. Right. That's
Oh,
done.
this 4.
Yes. And that means you can X those 2 off. And that's
we
the
know
3.
where the 3 is. Yep.
Is the 12 almost done?
2 is here.
Actually,
2
the 12
is here.
can be finished.
This 12?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 3, 8, 10, 12. Which means 2 can't be there. 2 has to be here. This is the first 2 here. This is the first 2 here.
Very round, whatever this thing is.
Okay. Let's see. Who's over there? 3, 1, 1. No, too much room. Oh. That's easy.
Oh, those are the other ones.
Yep. That's easy.
Well, look at that. 4, 3. Yeah, I could still fit.
Well, we know where the 3 is. Let's see. We also know this is not part of the 4, which means that's the 4. Which means that's one of the 1s. This... no. Don't know. Can't do conjecture.
Mm-hmm.
This is part of the 3. Could extend that way. Yeah. Limits.
Oh, the 7. Down there.
This one?
Yes.
You're right. This is done. Let's see.
So that's part of the 5, but...
Well, I haven't updated this one.
The 10?
So the 10 can at least extend here.
Oh, which means that's
which means
the 5.
that's the 5. Has to be. The 6 is here, but there's a 1 floating around somewhere up in that. That's not pleasant. Oh, these are locked off. Which means that's the 2, which means that's a 1, which means that's a 2, and that's locked off. Which means that's the 3, that's the 2. So all we need to do is triangulate here. Problem is, it could be one way or the other.
Yeah, a lot of them can shift one way or the other, unfortunately.
Let's see, that's locked off there, which means this is done. Well, that's the 3 there.
Oh, that has to be 2.
That's a 2, that's a
1,
1.
2. Yep.
That's the 3, so there has to be a 2 here.
Oh, can I take it for a moment?
Yeah. Yep.
That can go there, definitely.
And that's locked off.
So 1 has to be 1 or there.
Yeah, it has to be one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for my angles. Well, we've got these 3 locked off, which actually means this one's here.
Oh, that means that that's the 1. In the 171 row? At the very end, on
this
the right?
one? Down here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which means, can I take that? Beep.
Nope.
Wait, no? Is that what we fill it with?
Yeah.
There we go.
Which
1, 2.
means this is done. No, that actually doesn't help us too much. Okay. Well, give me a second. I was still filling this in before you rudely took it from me. I don't actually.
Oh, that's a 1.
Bothered.
So,
yeah. Still doesn't give us good information on the 6, but it fills things out. Let's see. This needs to be a 2. This
oh, the
needs
8
to have
can
a
be
1
filled
here.
in at the top.
You're right.
And that means that's the 3.
Which means that's the 3.
Which means the 4 has
That's
to
the
go
4.
there.
And that's the 9. That's the 4. That's the 2. That's the 10. That's the 6. Well, that sped things along nicely.
Woohoo!
There we go. It's
It's a medallion or something?
A wheel.
Oh, a wheel fell in the bush.
Okay, we found the wheel. Scout, there's something interesting about this tire. The tread appears to be undamaged, which indicates that the vehicle didn't break before it hit the curb.
Or the victim. Now that you mention it, there aren't any skid marks, are there? Yeah, so it's clearly not an accident. That thing was intentionally bowled into it. That's what they're saying. So they didn't try to slow down or swerve. I don't think this was an accident. No more investigations. We've identified the victim. His name is Oliver Laurel.
Doesn't ring a bell, but then again, I'm not a regular, so I don't know many of the customers. You don't think it could be, a homophobic attack, do you?
We don't even know if he was a customer here. Could have just been a random hit and run.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Heads all over the place, so... Okay. Let's present the rest of the evidence to Cross.
Present passport. Yep, that's the victim, all right. Oliver Laurel. Radioed his name to the station. They're gonna get back once they have more info for me.
The dial on the shoe's dashboard was smashed.
Indeed it was. What do you think that means? Hypothesis. The driver of the shoe collided with the dashboard on impact. Not bad. One to keep in mind for sure. We found this sneaker, Detective Cross. I have a hypothesis. The presence of only a single sneaker could indicate that our perpetrator only has one leg. I don't think that's very likely. But you said we must consider every hypothesis. Did I say every hypothesis? I meant every credible hypothesis. Oh. No wear on the treads and no marks on the floor. Looks like they didn't try to slow down. That's what I said. And what do you think that means? Well, what do you think?
The vehicle hit the club on purpose. Because we don't know if they were intentionally trying to hit the guy. And we know it wasn't an accident, so the vehicle hit the club on purpose. The vehicle hit the club on purpose. The lack of wear on the float's tires, plus the absence of skid marks, points to that.
Indeed they do. What about the victim? Do you think it was deliberate? I do not believe we can make a call on that either way.
None of the evidence suggests it was deliberate, but neither does any proof of that it was accidental. Okay, so... yeah, deliberate, but neither does anything prove it was accidental. That's true. Because it definitely... yeah, it's just... did they want to hit the guy or did they want to hit the bar? I mean, I would assume that a float like this, hitting that, would be symbolic. I don't know about the single guy walking down the street, but who knows?
Good. It's important not to jump to conclusions. We can work on theories, but they have to be grounded in real evidence.
So, for next... oh, this must be Fran.
I'll let you take this one.
Really?
I am...
Fran's a guy, technically.
Yeah, I'm aware.
A drag queen.
But I took the mother. You can do the drag queen. She's really good at it.
What in the... it's even worse than I imagined.
Yeah, that's a good voice. Fran, oh, it's terrible. Thanks, Streisand, you weren't in there. I'm Detective Cross, investigating officer. I appreciate you've only just arrived, but I'd like to ask you a few questions inside, if I may, Miss,
You can call me Fran, and sure. Let's head inside, shall we? New location discovered. Bar.